Next up on the list, personal friend of mine, Coach Benjamin Wade.
Yeah.
I have zero notes on this. This is just, to me, this was a thrill. Yeah, because he's one of the most entertaining players in the history of the show. Coach is one of the players to me. This is actually a short list. The people I would literally never get tired of watching on Survivor. As you know, Tyson, you will always be number one on that list for me. You're my favorite player in the history of Survivor. That's established canon here at the Ringer Podcast Network.
I think it's actually in all the contracts of the employees, right?
Yeah.
Coach is an eternal wellspring of compelling television.
I thought you were going to say knowledge.
I'm not sure that is true. He thinks it's true. I don't think it's true, but that's why it's entertaining to watch.
Yes. I also love Coach. I was so excited when I first started seeing the leaks and he was not included. I would text him and be like, bro, this is a travesty. You should be there. He was like, I told him not to call me, man. And backstory is apparently, and again, his words, not mine, never fact checked any of it. He told them like a year or two ago, he said, I can play one more time. You tell me when you're doing a returning season and I'll text you a couple months in advance on if I'm game or not. So he supposedly stayed out of it, told him not to contact him a month or two ago, texted Jeff Probst personally and said, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. And they were like, okay, and dropped someone and brought in Coach.
Wow. Well, I feel bad for whoever got dropped, but I'm okay with the outcome.
Yeah,
unless it's this person who I am like most despondent is not here, which we'll maybe get to later.
And you would trade that for Coach?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I'd trade anyone but you for Coach, to be frank. Coach is just like, I think what you just described in your non-fact checked anecdotal recounting is why the Coach experience is the best thing in the world. Like the inherent contradictions at play all the time. What more could we want?
It's
honestly.
True. I need Tocantins Coach. I need him to lean into not caring or being unaware of what the fan base is going to think and just coach as hard as he can possibly coach.
If Coach and Q end up on different tribes and like one of them gets voted out and we never get an on-screen interaction between them, it'll be a travesty.
Oh my God. I think he's also the player on the list who stands to benefit most from being in a longer episode for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's just more time for us to spend in these like weird little sidebars and meditation sessions.
Yes. And I encouraged him leading up. I was like, you can do all of that stuff. Don't get caught out scrambling around and real early. Just don't get caught out scrambling between factions early. Do all the coachy things you want to do. And he was like, okay. So I did my part. Let us see if Coach will now deliver to us.
He's the coach, but you're the GM. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
I skipped. I went from assistant coach to GM.
Exactly. Right to the front office.
Yeah, it's crazy, which is a weird power dynamic shift. Yeah.